In the last video, I've told you about upcoming farming games since most of you seems to enjoy farming games. While I do the research, I actually found other upcoming games that doesn't have farming but still very cozy to play. And I think these cozy games will be good for those who doesn't like grinding and want new gameplay to enjoy. So here are non-farming upcoming cozy games that going to be released in 2024 and beyond. I know a lot of people been wanting more life simulation game where you can create character and manage their life. And I think this game can be the one that you're looking for. In Paralives, you can create characters with complex personality and detailed customization. Then you can manage their career, hobbies, and even their love life. Of course, the most favorite feature will be building their houses. In fact, this game has tools that allows you to build without being restricted with the greens. This means you can create curved wall, resize item, even customize the star shape. So I can't wait to see how good the game would be. This next game is for you who want to explore Cozy Town and get to know its community through touching story. In Carousel, you will be playing as Juniper who determined to find treasure hidden in the town's communal carousel. You can find various antique items, homemade craft, even sentimental trinkets in the carousel. Through the items, you will be able to learn stories about their previous owner and the neighborhood to cure your summer loneliness. I think this game will be filled with touching story and memories that you can find as you explore and complete quests from the townies. So I can't wait to learn about the story and the history of the town. I think this next game will be very touching as the game is revolved around healing from depression and sadness. In Merle Island, you will be playing as a dog named Dodo who decides to come home after he fell from being an actor. At home, his childhood friend Rita suggests to rebuild the community theater. So now your job is to recruit new members and help the citizens to overcome their problem. There are various mini games that you can do, including vegetables, music, and dance. I think the journey will be filled with emotional story, so I can't wait to experience it when it releases. If you like top building but want a more management type gameplay, then I think you should check this next game. In Go-Go Town, you will be playing as a new mayor of a rundown town and your job is to bring prosperity back to the town. You can build shops then supply them with items to attract tourists. So you need to get the resources by doing the usual life sim gameplay like mining, foraging, and farming. I know I said no farming, but hear me out. The farming in this game is different since you don't need to focus on it. Instead, you can recruit people to do all of this work and focus on building the town. You can even do it in multiplayer through local connection or play together on Steam. So I think you will be able to enjoy the process more. If you love to collect trinkets and modify it to create new items, then now you can also do it in-game. In Trash Goblin, you will play as the shopkeeper who create and upcycle items to sell to quirky customers. You can use 8 different tools to chip away the dirt, clean, and even combine them into new items. There are over 15 characters that you can befriend and sell items to. Each customer have their own like and dislike, so you need to create items according to their preference. I think this game would give us a relaxing gameplay through the cleaning and challenge to the item creation. So I can't wait to see how the gameplay looks like when it comes out. Next is a game for those who love music but want something with more adorable creatures to make it more interesting. In Bits and Poops, there are a lot of mini games filled with catchy rhythm. There are over 20 mini games that you can play, all with fun gameplay to learn. So if you love adorable rhythm games, make sure to check the game when it releases in the future. If you love creating gardens but don't want to do all of the planting and small details, then I think this next game will suit you. In Horticolor, you will be tasked to restore a long-lost garden from corruption that destroyed it. So you can choose which plant to grow, which then create different biomes. Then new animals will come to live and help nourish the environment. You can even decorate the garden with various cute items to make it look cozy. But as time goes, you will have to face various corruption that makes the garden decay and even enemies that try to destroy your garden. So you really need to manage the garden well so the animal will stay happy. I've actually played the demo of this game before and I find this game is pretty detailed in terms of the system and the items. So I can't wait to see how amazing the full game would be. If you love platformer game but want something that is cozier and have touching stories, then I think this next game is for you. In Miscellaneous, a tiny tale, you will play as a box-sized robot exploring the world and solve various puzzles. Then you will meet other robots who need your help as you learn more about the mysterious world. The world itself consists of everyday items, but since the robots are box-sized, then you need to jump around to find the right way to reach your destination. I think exploring the world will be very interesting since you get to see familiar environment but on different perspectives. So I can't wait to see what the world looks like when the game comes out. For those that like shop management game but want something with story instead of just pure management gameplay, then I think you will like this one. In this county, you will open your own supermarket in a small harbor town. So you will be able to organize your supermarket with all of those cozy gameplay from restocking items to cleaning the farm. You can even decorate and rearrange your shop to be more efficient as you expand. The unique thing about this game is you also need to help the local community thrive. This means you have to help other local business in town by selling their product in your shop. Don't forget to make friends to know more story about the town and get to know your customer. I think this story will make the gameplay more enjoyable as you get to be part of the community. So I can't wait to learn more about it. This next game is the ultimate game for cat lovers who want a gameplay that revolves around cats. In Neko Odyssey, your job is to take pictures of cute cats. Yes, I'm not kidding when I've said the game revolves around cats. Then you need to upload those pictures to the in-game social media to earn likes and followers. So you need to go around to find new cats that you can capture with your lens. But some of the cats don't really like being in front of the camera. So you need to build connection for them to be comfortable. Now you can see why I said this game is the ultimate game for cat lovers, right? So I can't wait to see all of the adorable cats when the game comes out. This next game is for those who love to walk around Cozy Island to explore and find new things in-game. In a Corgi Cozy Hike, your goal is to reach the top. But that's not the only thing that you can do since the game has open world system, which means you get to explore huge island. There are plenty of cozy spots that you can find where you can relax and meet cute characters. Then you can help to solve their problems so they can be free from stress. This game is inspired by a Cozy Hike, which is another cozy exploring game that I really enjoy. So I can't wait to see how relaxing this game will be when it comes out. If you love games with dark aesthetic but want something cozy instead of the usual horror game, then I think Koira is the one for you. You wake up alone in the middle of a forest far away from home. Luckily, there's a puppy nearby who needs your help and will follow you around after you rescue it. As you find your way home, you will find various puzzles and obstacles, even mysterious woodland creatures. Throughout the adventure, you will be accompanied with whimsical music that makes the dark vibes feel cozier. So I can't wait to experience the heartwarming story that this game offers when it releases next year. I really love the cute colorful world that this next game has, and I think a lot of you will feel the same way. In Little Nemo and the Guardian of Slumberland, you will play as Little Nemo and explore the enchanting dream world. As you collect new pieces and toys, you will get new abilities that can help you defeating enemies, remove obstacles, and open new areas to explore. What makes this platformer cozy is there are no consequences. If you fail, you simply back to your bedroom, then sleep to go back to the dream world. This game is highly influenced by retro platformer games, so I think those who grew up during the 80s or 90s will really enjoy this game. Usually, ghosts is scary and spooky, but don't worry, this ghost is different because they're so cute. In Love Ghosty, you will be playing as a ghost who live in a manor filled with cute residents. Your goal is to help every resident find love that matches well with their preference. So use your ghostly power to pick on their diaries and send them gifts to know what they like the most. Then you can set them on date to hopefully match them with someone. With 12 residents that you can match, you can get 66 combinations, each with their own storyline to uncover. So I can't wait to see all of the lovely stories that you can experience in this game. This next game is for those who want to build beautiful castle, but you don't want all of the management aspect, combat, or any other things that building games usually have. In Tiny Glade, you can focus solely on the creation of the castle and enjoy all of the process without anything to worry about. You can customize the building any way you want, as it has free-form system which allow you to freely place the building to create unique shapes. Each action that you do will reshape the building into new form. But don't worry, as you can undo everything without any consequences. I think this game will be very relaxing and will be the perfect game to unwind. As an Indonesian, I'm a bit biased to this next game because it is made by Indonesian game developer. In Petit Island, you will play as Lily, who goes on an adventure to relive your old grandpa stories to help him remember his past. So you need to collect various pictures around the island that will bring nostalgic memories for your grandpas. The island also filled with locals and tourists that you can befriend with. All of the details in this game feels very familiar to me, so I can't wait to play the game and see everything once it's complete. Overcoming grief is something that's very challenging no matter how old you are. It will make you feel lonely and sometimes make you lose yourself. If that's what you feel, then maybe this next game can help you overcome it. In Fishbowl, you will be playing as 21 years old Elo who moved to a new city for work while grieving her grandmother's death. So you need to connect with people through video call, working, and just heal yourself by doing various self-care activities. This game has a lot of minigames and touching stories that you can uncover through conversation with other characters and by completing puzzles. The decision that you make will affect the story. But don't worry, as there is no right or wrong, so you can enjoy the experience to the fullest. Usually, room organization games just end when the decorating complete. But this next game is different since the items you choose will affect the story. In Memento, you will start by decorating your room as a child. Then, as you go older, you will choose which item to keep and which you want to remove. Each item that you keep will affect the story as you go through various phases in life from love, heartbreak, wonder, and loss. But don't worry, as there is no wrong answer. But if you want to find different ending, then you might want to try keeping different items. I think this game will bring a unique twist to a room organization game, so I can't wait to experience the story myself. If you love story-rich game where you can see Indian culture, arts, and history, then you need to check this game. In The Palace on the Hill, you will be playing as a young artist on a journey to rediscover the long-lost history of an ancient Indian palace. Along the way, you will meet various characters who give you quests to complete. There are also various live-sync gameplay that you can do, even tea shop management feature. The prologue of this game actually already available on Steam for free. So if you are interested, you can play the prologue while waiting for the full game to release. And if you want to know other upcoming games, then check my upcoming farming games video.